Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
The hills are alive.
And with that, we'll get started. So, good morning. My name is Travis Veselka, and I'm the Director of Membership and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And you're watching the Chamber Coffee Grind. With me, as always, is my co-host.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Randy Skinner, and I serve as a board member on the Chamber. And as a member, I represent Denton County Friends of the Family.
And with us this morning is Man About Town, Steve Rue.
Man About Town, Mr. Rue. You've probably seen him out. If you don't know him, you've seen him.
Well, you know, probably people have seen me and wonder who's that strange guy
Who's
walking
this
around.
guy?
Who's this guy over here? Right, yeah.
Well, let us introduce you to this guy.
Yes.
So, Steve, you have a podcast.
Yes, indeed.
That I feel like most people should be aware of. Denton, Dallas, and beyond.
Yes, sir.
So let's just kind of dig in. So what's the deal?
Tell us.
Well, I shall give you the rundown on this. So Denton, Dallas, and Beyond is actually Denton's first travel and resource podcast, and it's actually the oldest or the longest running podcast in Denton.
That's so
Yes.
cool.
Many have come and many have gone.
Some have failed.
Yeah, some have failed to live up to the standards of Denton. We got about 240 shows out there right now.
That's awesome.
It's myself and my two co-hosts, Sparkles and Edwin, and we take you on a journey around the Denton area, of course.
Enjoy a good journey.
Well, yes, don't we all? Don't we all? Really focusing a lot on the cultural, social happenings here. Primarily on the bars and food, because that's seems to be it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Indeed.
So we
You were
dig in.
nominated.
Well,
you accepted the challenge.
I have, and as you can tell by the size of me, I am winning. I am winning at Denton right now. So we started this in 2012 as just three folks that loved talking about Denton and businesses in Denton, and all of the great music that we have here, and of course the food. And we said, you know what? Other people might want to hear this. See, I'm already having to censor myself because I was just going to say I had to sign that stupid paper that Jake gave me, so I can't be myself on this thing, man.
Sorry we took your soul before you came in.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right.
Jason commented and said, "Yay, 3 of my favorite Dentonites and 2 of my favorite Denton podcasts in one show."
Man,
Whoa.
we can barely contain all of the excitement in
Busting
here.
at the seams.
So, just kind of giving a little bit of overview of our focus. Again, the businesses in Denton, we see a lot of things that are growing. We see a lot of things that are coming and going and expanding and things like that. So it's very hard to kind of get a resource where, you can keep up with this.
Right.
And if anybody says that they are the one resource to keep up with the happenings of Denton, man, they have
Good
lost
luck.
it. They
Yeah.
have lost
You're
it.
throwing down a gauntlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. There is way too much going on in this town to keep up with all of it.
Yes.
So again, we make our focus on the things that we love. And when we sat down off mic, I really just wanted to talk about the things that I love,
Yeah.
which is Denton. We do have a 3-part show. The first, of course, it's not hard to figure out the format of
Okay,
Denton,
tell
Dallas,
us.
and Beyond. Can you kind of imagine?
What do you do first?
Denton. Is it Denton?
Right, yes.
Then perhaps Dallas.
So try to give just a little, just kind of a 10-minute snippet of some things that are happening that you might not have heard of. You're going to hear about, the openings and closings of businesses. You're going to hear more than you want to hear about rubber gloves and all of the drama there.
Sure.
You're going to hear about fine arts and, whatever the heck is going to go
Sure.
on over there. But like kind of the sub-ground, like, did you know? Let's do a couple of those.
Oh,
All
let's
right.
do it. Okay, tell us.
Did you know that the chestnut tree has Sunday suppers?
I to be honest, did know
we
about
did,
this.
but that's because I live at the Chestnut Tree,
Wow.
and I'm there, like, I swear, 3 times a week. Sometimes I'm there twice in one day for breakfast and lunch.
And,
There you
And I feel embarrassed sometimes. I'm like, I'm back.
yeah, and Suzanne catered for our wedding reception, so
So we're not
we've been friends.
We
Yeah.
did know, but
Yes.
did you know?
Did
I guess
you
is the
know?
question. Did
Right.
you know?
So they have actually put together like a little crew of some of the best in
Yeah.
Denton. We've got Rosana Addie, who is like a master Italian pastry chef.
Yes.
I did
If you-
not know that, though.
If you need a cake that looks like a shoe, or a book, or a cake that looks like a cake, I don't know.
Whatever.
You know, she is your lady.
I'm looking for a cake.
You're
It
looking-
looks like a cake.
My goodness, that's probably going to be tough. I don't know, but you know, she's an amazing pastry chef, so she's added another layer of amazement.
did it?
Yeah, you see,
I like that.
I
I like that.
I
Do what
loved
I can.
it. Okay.
To these dinners. They're about once a month, 6:30, and the price on them ranges. Like the vegetarian one that's coming up on the 29th is about $30.
Such a
it's
good price.
Like 6 courses of
Yeah.
food. I mean, come on,
That's
guys.
amazing.
This
That's a
is-
steal for
it
6
is.
courses of food.
It
I'm not
is
gonna
a
lie.
steal.
And
So-
even the ones the more expensive ones, I mean, they kind of seem like they were staying in that 50,
Yes.
60, like it's never going up to this like huge line item.
Right.
It's very affordable.
And one of the things that we have missing here in Denton is the idea of that sense of community in the meal. So it's kind of a family styled thing where everybody's kind of sitting at some big tables, and maybe you're getting to know some people that you don't know, or sitting with some people that you have known for a very long time. Or you move if you're sitting next to somebody you don't want
You don't
to.
like them, you
Sure.
can just move.
I like all the options.
Well, you know, look at that. It's good to have options.
Choices.
We love choices.
Choices.
Let's see, another did you know?
Okay.
Did you know that the UNT Media Arts program, they actually show like first run films that have never been released?
Did not know
I
this.
did not know that.
Okay. So go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, technically, I found out about it before this show started, 30 seconds before. So I guess, if I'm being completely honest,
You're such a
See, but-
stickler.
Gosh, I mean, she really doesn't want this to come back on her that, 20 seconds.
I did
Oh,
know.
I did know.
no,
did
but
know.
for real,
Now
I
you-
had
now
no
you
idea.
seem like a know-it-all.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we chit-chatted
bad.
about this just before.
My bad.
But no, we didn't know that before then.
So,
No, I didn't know. So tell us about
So
it.
when Shape of Water came out, it was actually screened there before it made it to the theaters.
So this is our own
crazy.
version of the, what's that theater in California where they have, it's the famous theater where they do the red carpet.
Grumman's?
Yes.
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 So-
It's like our own version of that.
Like on the one that
Just
one of
not
the
as-
ones that's like on Hollywood Boulevard
With the
where
Walk
they
of
do-
Fame in
yeah,
front of it
Yeah,
and
yeah,
whatnot.
Okay.
Except there's only one star here. It's just Rue. So, and I'm humble too.
You are.
Totally.
So, let's see, now I'm all flustered here. So, coming up tomorrow on the 26th, they are going to PreScreen Searching. So, if you haven't heard anything about this movie, it's a great movie. It's absolutely free to you to go and see this. I'll put up a link to where you can go on and print the vouchers
Okay.
off of there. Take advantage of these free things that
Yeah.
are going on in Denton.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
so cool.
everything costs money somewhere except here in Denton. You can see free shows. You can see movies that have yet to come out to the theaters.
Yeah.
You can go and learn a little bit about UNT Media Arts because, I mean, they are producing like some great content out of the Media Arts program. You see people filming out on the square all the
Yes.
Really
time.
do, yeah.
Very likely part of the Media Arts
I'm always
program.
like, what are they doing over there?
Yeah,
like,
what's that?
What's that?
Yes, so I mean, go in there and check it out. Let's see, what else do I
So
have
what
for
time?
you?
Tell us more about tomorrow. So
Okay, so
tomorrow, what time?
Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. at the UNT Media Arts Department.
Which building
the,
is that?
The RTFP building, and that's room 184. And again, I'll put all of this.
Okay. So you'd
up
like
as a link
park
for you.
in the
What's that,
main
Mulberry
like
or Sycamore
the
near
main
there?
lot, like that main lot in the middle, right by the Union. Is that like the best parking spot to get to that building?
Sure.
You're asking about parking maps at
I'm
UNT.
just saying, like, let's make it easy for the viewer.
Right.
So you're going to pull in, you're going to go into the parking lot,
Right,
and you're going to get out of your car with your voucher and make it there.
Right.
Probably the easiest thing is just to get dropped off by a friend, so you don't have
Or
to worry
Uber.
about
How about
Uber.
There
Just
you
everybody
go.
Uber. Let's solve
Problem
this parking.
solved.
There it is. So, I mean, other things that the Denton, Dallas, and Beyond Empire discusses is a lot of the best of stuff, which you guys talk a lot about that too. But more or less doing a little bit of polling on Facebook to get some ideas. We have a very active Facebook group, which we really, really appreciate that.
That's true. I'm part of that Facebook group.
Yeah, I am too.
I see a lot of people posting things.
So if you want to be cool, this is the place to be.
Join the Facebook group.
Done. Check.
Done.
And let me guess, the Facebook group, Denton, Dallas, and Beyond?
It's amazing. Yes. And here we go.
Wouldn't it be amazing if it was not called that?
Wow.
It's called something else.
It would be the worst social media site ever.
You can't find it.
Can't find
Where
it.
is
It's
I'm looking
so-
for a social media group.
Right.
It looks like a social media group.
It's a secret group in Denton.
It's so exclusive, even we don't know the name of it.
We don't know the
It's-
name.
It's great. That's a wonderful
But
thing.
when you find it, lucky you.
That's right.
Let us know if you find it.
for certain. So let's kind of go through maybe just one or two of these, and we'll see if you guys have a guess as to who came out first.
Okay.
I like this.
Very important in the summer months of Dallas is what bar has the coldest air conditioning?
Woof. That's a good question.
In Dallas?
Denton.
Denton.
In Denton.
In Denton.
What bar
in Denton
has the coldest air conditioning?
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Do we get a multiple choice or just throw a name out there?
How would you feel more comfortable?
Well, I don't know.
No, throw a name out. Multiple choice makes it too easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Harvest House.
That's what I was thinking, but now I'm gonna guess something different.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm bar hopping right now.
Right.
Like,
See,
mentally.
this is good. This is good.
Golly, like Harvest House seems like the answer, so I'm gonna stick with Harvest House. I really can't think of another one.
So Harvest House came in second
Oh, okay.
to Mulberry Street Cantina.
Dang it.
We were just there too.
Yep.
Oh.
Do they not
And
have
it-
some
it
They
is
chili?
chili.
do have, yes, they do,
Okay.
and they have
This-
phenomenal
you know what?
margaritas.
Yeah.
This only goes to our inexperience with determining actual temperatures.
Well, it's very scientific when we go in and did this too.
I like to take a barometric pressure of the room as well.
Right. Yes,
Burr, it's cold in here.
Burr, indeed. That's why I brought
There
this.
must be some toros in
Right.
the atmosphere. I do think so.
I feel it. I feel it.
I really hope there are people who get that reference.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said,
Thank you.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're of a generation to get that.
right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. What has
Sorry.
happened here?
Hit us
Sorry.
with your best shot.
Okay, so
Fire away.
Oh gosh, yes, boy, we are on the track to
I
1990.
had no idea though. Mulberry Street. Okay,
Okay.
so that's a perfect place to go.
Perfect
On a
place
hot
to go
day.
on a hot
For a
day.
cold bev and a
It's so
cold-
hot
yeah.
right now.
Yep.
So you're welcome, Mulberry Street. We will all be there shortly.
All right, so which bar or area,
Okay.
bar, coffee shop, or area
Okay.
in Denton has the fastest public Wi-Fi?
Ooh, bar. See,
Ooh.
this is tricky because it's bar or coffee shop
Mm-hmm.
in the
You know, I'm
area.
gonna go out on a limb and say it's nobody who's got like public access. I'm sorry about that, but the public Wi-Fi is real slow. There's a lot of people on
I'm
it.
gonna say West Oak.
Okay. All right.
You
Ooh,
can't
that's-
say that
that's a
one.
good one.
I know, because I'm thinking about like new builds.
I'm gonna go with Harvest House.
All right.
That's a good guess.
Nope.
Neither one.
All right,
Okay.
so you mentioned something very, very important, and this is a little bit of a trick question because as the nodes get overextended with people, yes, you do get slower
You get the
internet
lag.
across all of them. So let's see. East Side was number 2
Okay.
Oh, I
with-
had no idea.
with 50 up, 50 down.
Okay.
But on Sunday between the hours
Oh, jeez.
between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.
Okay.
The Wi-Fi here in the city of Denton has the fastest download
That is
speeds.
really good to know.
Oh my gosh. Sunday between 10,
10
and 2.
and 12.
You got a
10 and
2-hour
12.
window
Yep. So as
to
people
maximize.
That's
as
perfect.
people are coming onto the square to have lunch, you see it begin to
Takes a dip. Indeed.
Yep.
It's very specific. All of a sudden at 10 a.m., the squares rush from now on Sunday.
So
Pokemon Go folk are out
Yeah.
in droves.
Man, could you imagine how much it all kind of slowed when the Pokemon Go thing was huge?
Oh my goodness.
Like that was kind of creepy when that was
It
a real big
was.
fad out there on the square.
When you didn't know what it was.
You like
yeah.
saw people. No, even when you knew, you like saw people walking around like zombie.
We don't like
I
to
was like,
That's
smirch
the scary
anybody on
part,
it's
it.
yeah.
happening.
Yep, it's
What's the
all
movie?
over.
Idiocracy.
Yes, it's all over. Here it is. Oh no. Okay, do we have time for one more?
Of
Lisa?
course.
Okay, so best onion ring in Denton.
Loophole.
Okay.
Ooh, best onion ring. Okay, well, I know this one's not going to be on the list, but I will say I think the new best onion ring is going to be Cheddar's because they bring it out in this giant
The
tower.
stack.
However, I will say doesn't Houlihan's right there have onion rings? No, I'm getting it confused. Okay.
I'm gonna
Not there.
have to give you a multiple choice on this one.
Okay.
Because our poll only included 4 places. So
Okay, give us a multiple choice.
Because if you eat more than that in a day, you're in real trouble. I'm gonna tell
True,
you.
that's
We
a
were
lot.
already kind of bad. So
I feel my heart
Right.
already just from the thought of it.
Too many onion rings.
so we've got Mr. Frosty's
Oh.
brisket
So good.
burger,
Okay.
Okay.
Ortiz.
Okay.
Oh, RT's.
And let's see, what was the last one? Burger Time Machine.
That was my
Okay.
second choice.
Well, I'm gonna say Frosty's just because I love
Okay.
them so much.
All right.
All right, I'll go with Burger Time Machine.
Okay, no. So
Brisket
Either
burger.
one. of
brisket burger, yes.
See, don't ask me that because I'm a vegetarian. I can't go there.
Well, you know,
But you can eat onion rings.
yeah, sure, why not? It's. I'm sure it's all perfectly fine.
Yeah, they fry it in the
healthy.
right oils.
Right, I'm certain.
There's
of that.
onions. That's a vegetable.
So is macaroni and cheese.
Flavored
in
by
my
rendered
brain.
beef fat.
Yeah.
Got it.
Delicious.
Delicious.
So, well, I mean, what
I like
questions
these are
do you
fun
have?
games.
Yeah.
I know. This
So-
is so fun.
Yeah, so these are things that we do weekly on the show as well as on the Facebook group. So please feel free to join.
We need
Yeah.
to turn this into a visitor's guide.
Okay.
So we're going to take these questions and just put them in there as facts.
There
you go.
This place has the best onion rings.
Best
Done.
onion
Boom.
rings. Where you need to go. So if somebody wanted to listen to your podcast,
Okay.
tell them where they would go.
Okay, you can find us on iTunes. You can find us on Stitcher. You can find links to this via Twitter at Denton Dallas B. You can call into the show at 940-320-9097, or you
Wow.
can email us at info@DentonDallasandBeyond.com. I
Perfect.
haven't said that at all.
That's
ever.
awesome.
You've never practiced that once.
Never one time.
Well, it's such a great, go and connect, guys. If you have never listened to the podcast, go and check it out. It's delightful. And you learn a lot about your hometown. I mean, where.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's so many things. And I think it's fun stuff, like quirky stuff, not just, it's a good mix. So.
And you can let other people do the work for you and then learn about the cool stuff and then tell everybody about the cool stuff.
Yeah,
That's
and I
right.
feel like every time you listen to an episode, you're going to be like, I had no idea. I have to go do this right now.
I had no idea.
Like, that's how I feel about the is it Searching or
Searching.
Searching, yeah.
show tomorrow. I'm like, I need to look at my calendar because I want to go
Mm-hmm.
so bad. That's so cool. I'm going to have to start paying more attention.
Indeed.
That's such a cool resource.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on and chit-chatting. But
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Don't
you guys
go
having
anywhere.
me. All right.
Don't leave yet. Just
Okay.
sit there awkwardly while we
Okay.
read announcements.
No worries.
Okay, you go
so
first.
we like to add events onto our online calendar, and we'd like to then discuss them on air. So
That's what we do.
that's what we do. All right. So coming up tomorrow is the membership mixer for the month of July for the Denton Chamber of Commerce. It's hosted and sponsored by the North Texas Fair and Rodeo out at the fairgrounds. So that'll be a really fun time. If you haven't registered, go ahead and pre-register. We'll take the registration all the way
Okay,
up
I
until
will.
about the middle of the afternoon. What? Oh, you haven't done it yet? Randy, for shame.
I feel like you
Set
were
a better
talking to
example.
me. I'm really sorry. Shayna, I will do it today.
So that way we know to expect you.
And
then,
that's you can dress a little more casual because it's going to be outside
right.
in the pavilion. So, if you
yeah,
want to
we
wear
got them
shorts.
triple-digit.
Yeah.
temperatures.
It'll be definitely a lot more casual.
Yes, but it'll be under a pavilion, so it's shaded. We'll have big fans out there.
Yeah, it's not that
ice-cold
bad.
bags.
But wear flip flops if you're good with that. Free the feet.
Free the feet.
the feet.
Hashtag free the feet.
There you go.
Put that out there.
I'm going to go get a pedicure so that my feet aren't judged tomorrow when I wear flip-flops, just so y'all know.
This is good looking out.
Okay, so then we have...
I've got some options for you.
Okay.
If you need.
Okay. Good to know. So as a Denton Chamber member, you have the opportunity to post your events, your community events and happenings. And that is denton-chamber.org. We go to events and then you'll see community events. So here's one of our community events. Serve Denton is hosting a garage sale on July 27th, which is Friday.
And the 28th.
You guys, you can go Friday or Saturday. Great news. It's going to start at 8 a.m. and they're going to kind of go until the traffic dies down. So they'll be there for a while.
Probably midday.
Yeah. And then you can get some junk you may need is the name of their garage sale, which is so witty. I love it. And all of the proceeds are going to benefit the Serve Denton Center. So go and check that out. Go support. And I don't know if they're accepting donations still.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you'd like to donate items, you can drop them off at the Serve Denton Center, which is right off of Loop 288.
And then we've got the Denton ISD new employee reception coming up on August 3rd. So that's just a couple of weeks away. But we have basically closed down registration for anybody who's interested in being a vendor at this fair.
Go.
You can't do it anymore. So we have quite a lot of event sponsors, gold sponsors that I wanted to give a shout out to.
Awesome.
Real quick.
I'll applaud while you...
Oh, thank you. So Association of Texas Professional Educators, AXA Advisors, DATCU Credit Union, Groggy Dog, Haysbury White Van Zant, Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial, Norman J. Pomerantz, DDS, he's a dentist, Point Bank, Serve Pro, The Landing at Little Elm, and UMB Bank. And so these are the ones who've kind of gone above and beyond, so they get some extra recognition. But the whole kind of goal of this event is Denton ISD has a whole bunch of new hires, several hundred of them almost every single year. And we like to make sure that they get a really good introduction to, a lot of them relocate, a lot of them are new hires so that they've never been here before. So we just want to give them a really good introduction to Denton and make sure that they get some of the resources that they might need.
They need to know to listen to Denton, Dallas, and Beyond.
That's accurate.
Bam.
We should do
And the
something about
circle is
that.
complete.
I know.
But we do this event every year, so if you missed your chance this year, don't fret. We will come back to it again next year.
Don't fret. Keep it together.
Yeah,
All
keep it
right.
together.
Then we have the Tech Career Fair. It is going to be hosted at Stoke, which is right off of Hickory Street. They are having this Thursday, August 9th. It's completely free, but they still... Wait. I think it's free.
I
Is
believe
it
so.
free? Okay, well, it may not be free. I misread. But to register, either way, you need to register. And if you're looking for tech talent, so you're looking to hire, then you can sign up to attend the career fair. And that is being held at Stoke, and it's a collaboration between the small business development professionals from SBDC, Workforce Solutions, as well as NCTC. So definitely want to register and plan to attend.
Yeah, and I think even if you're a tech person looking for a job, you can go to
Yeah,
attend
I'm
this as well.
assuming that's kind of like the whole kind of premise is you bring them all together. So it's a career fair.
Yeah,
So reach out to Stoke if you have more questions about that,
or NCTC.
or NCTC.
And then we've got our business networking lunch set up for August 10th. We hold this every month, and we kind of rotate through different guests, speakers. And you get a plated lunch from the chef there at the Spring Hill Suites Hotel
Delicious.
in LOBG, which is their on-site restaurant. And it's about $15 if you're a member, 20 for non-members. And that kind of covers the networking, the lunch, the guest speaker, all the information you get to take with you. Coming up in August, I think we're going to have the Economic Development Partnership give kind of a cool update about sort of the economic state of Denton type
Okay.
of thing.
I need to register for that one. I love that stuff.
By the way, the space is limited, so we cap it at 50
Yeah.
registrations.
And that one they've all been like selling out. That one, if it's economic development, that one will sell out real quick, y'all.
So
'cause-
if you're interested in attending, you want to get that registration in ASAP.
Yes. Okay, then we have Rose's Costumes ribbon cutting on August 20th from 4 to 4:30, and this is because they moved. No.
It's a change in ownership, actually. So is it Judy?
Judy, yeah.
Judy has sold to, is it Anne-Marie? I think her name is.
Okay, yeah. Awesome.
So yeah, Emery will continue the legacy of Rosa's costumes. They're not moving, I don't think.
Okay.
Be
It's
a
just
lot
a
of
change.
stuff to move.
Oh my God, it'd be so awesome though. Like, could you imagine? Like, you'd find so much incredible things as you were packing.
Forgot we had that.
Okay. I just had an image and it was great. Okay, so August 20th from 4 to 4:30, come out and celebrate with Anne Marie and the rest of the crew as she's taken over leadership. So they are still in the same place, which is right there off 35, and they have all of your costume needs. And let me just say, if you've never been to Rose's Costumes, you are missing out.
Yeah.
It is fun just to stop in there. It's a great stop just to kind of bring the kiddos to peruse through.
Yeah.
They have so many neat things. They have a Game of Thrones seat.
A throne?
A throne.
The Iron Throne?
The Iron Throne
Yeah.
that you can sit in. I mean, y'all.
Who doesn't want to do
There's
that?
so
Come
many
on.
things.
I read a listicle one time where the Queen of England refused to sit on the Iron Throne because she couldn't sit on this is a total rumor, but she couldn't sit on a foreign leader's throne.
Oh man.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Even for a movie set though.
I don't
Like
know.
it's not real.
Like on the movie set, she couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
She visited the set.
It's like, no.
Anyway, I digress.
Or
well,
if she
yeah.
sat there, she would be dethroned herself.
oh, that's
I'm
dangerous.
just kidding.
Well, Rose Costumes.
go to
is-
Rose Costumes.
is such an
It's-
institution.
It is an institution, and it is just so much fun to go over there. And plus, their staff is the bomb. Like,
Yep.
the best staff. They know everything about
and
costumes.
They dress up.
Yeah, legit.
So
Yeah.
they
Why wouldn't you?
walk the walk and talk the talk. So then we have another ribbon cutting coming up August 24th at 4 o'clock. This is for Lash Up Brow Down. They are just off Carroll Boulevard. You can find more information about this. It's a single person, Natisha, who's started up this business. So she does
Where's it? What's the street it's off of?
Carroll.
Okay,
Boulevard.
awesome.
But she does, brows and eyelash
lashes.
extensions
Yeah.
and volume and all kinds of cool
There's
stuff.
so many things you can do. All right, then we have the Denton Community Job. Wait, we already did this one.
You did the tech fair.
I thought you did this one. Oh, my bad.
Fun. We'll fix it in post. Whatever.
Yeah. And by post we mean we're going to
We're
do
not
nothing.
fixing
right?
I think this is the last one. Then we have the Denton Community Job Fair. This is going to be, oh yeah, we didn't do that. That was the DISD thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My bad, yeah. Okay, something else. August 28th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is a job fair. It's sponsored in collaboration with the Denton Chamber, Workforce Solutions, City of Denton, Denton ISD, NCTC, and United Way. There is a plethora of businesses attending. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
we
whole
have 'em all
list here. Even some of our new ones. So Andy B's, which is that new entertainment and bowling center, they're even going to be there, which is really cool. And so you can come out August 28th if you are looking for a job. Can folks still, if they are a
Yes.
vendor, it's still open?
Yes.
So if you have jobs to offer, then this is also a great place to be one of the attending businesses. So we still are open. Do you know what date that's closing? For people to register?
Just the week before.
Okay, so you have plenty of time, but go ahead and get in because there's only so much room to some extent. So,
Right. So it's-
don't wait till the last minute. And there'll be over 60 employers. So if you're looking
We're
for a
about
job,
halfway full at this point.
Okay.
And it's still a few weeks away.
Okay, so definitely don't hesitate, don't wait. And if you're looking for a job, spread the word. Come
Absolutely.
out. You can pop in.
There's a Facebook event that if you know that you might want to share that kind of on your Facebook, you can go find that, share that, get the word out to other people. That'd be a really good thing for the Denton community.
Awesome.
All right, so that's the end of those announcements.
Okay, what's
and then we always like to ask and finish up with
Oh, yeah.
our prepared fun question.
Prepared fun questions.
So we didn't prepare you for this, so,
No.
Okay,
Well,
well.
but we're prepared.
but we are prepared.
But
Yeah.
that's really the only important thing.
Yes. So you can choose from one of two questions, and
Okay.
the questions are.
This is a pretty good one for you, so it might be a little too much. But what's your favorite way of dentoning? Like, how do you denton?
Or-
Hashtag dentoning. Or what's your first job?
Oh,
choose
man.
one to answer.
Okay. Favorite way of dentoning.
Ooh,
Okay.
All right. My favorite way of dentoning is to start with a fine breakfast somewhere.
Yeah.
that includes
Okay.
one of the best Bloody Marys that they have in town.
Where is that?
Now, this is a tough one.
This is debatable too, I imagine.
This is really, really tough because those two things do not seem to coexist in the same spot here.
Okay.
I find that the best Bloody Mary is at East Side. Unfortunately, they're not a breakfast establishment.
breakfast.
Correct.
And they're not open until noon.
Okay.
Correct.
But, hey.
Read between the lines of when he
Right,
starts
so
his day.
That's how, how else am I supposed to get my vitamins? I mean, my goodness. And how do all these people get in my room?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's a good one. Look at this.
We have
Yeah.
Hello, we have a live viewer.
a friend.
Miss Duncan is here.
Man.
Hello, Miss Duncan.
She's one of my favorite people in the whole world right there. And then, I really, really enjoy either catching a movie or just even a early show, a matinee show at Dan's, because they have some great
Nice.
music over
Yes, they
there.
do.
Yeah.
So on Sundays, those early shows are just my favorites. So
It's
That's
phenomenal.
a good one. I like that one. And you could go by the square around 10, get your internet stuff in.
right,
It's really good
download
time.
all of my Netflix.
Download everything
yeah.
you need,
Right.
and then go to Dan's.
It's really simple. Now you know.
Once-
And if I need to cool off, where do I need to go?
Mulberry Street
There you
Cantina.
go. Absolutely. Look at this.
Awesome.
Once you figure it out, it's easy peasy.
Yeah.
It's really easy.
You really do know how to Denton.
Oh, I do my best.
I love it.
Somebody should shadow you
Yeah.
Oh my god,
and learn from you.
that'd be so great.
I think that would be the creepiest thing ever. Why are all these people?
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah.
All right,
That's me.
yes.
That's gonna be me.
I'll go with Travis and I'll just like cheer you on. Like you're
Okay.
putting on your socks and I'm
Right,
like,
right.
good job, we're doing great.
Way to put them on, one at a time.
Way to do it, one sock at a time.
Just like the rest of us. Oh God.
Oh well, this has been a lot of fun. I
This has
appreciate
been-
it.
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you
guys
so
for having me on.
much. And
Appreciate
we're so
you.
honored to have such an established podcast pro on our podcast. I feel like we're kind of legitimized, like in the podcast world, by interviewing you.
Well,
thank you.
I've got nothing to say to that because it needs no more being said. There you go.
Jake, we're gonna get that on recording and use that as part of the commercial.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Well, I want to thank Steve today for coming in
Yes,
from
thanks,
Denton, Dallas, and
Yes.
beyond. Also want to thank DentonRadio.com for their support in the production of the Chamber Coffee Grind. So thank you, Jake. And for more information about the Denton Chamber of Commerce, you can check us out at denton-chamber.org. You can follow and friend us on social media. And remember to tune in every Wednesday at 10 a.m. where you'll find us here chit-chatting about Denton.
This is really awkward, isn't it?
Oh, you're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.